أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Quranic representation of Prophet Hud, peace be upon him, in the Quran chapter 23 from verse number 31. There is also a description of Prophet Hud and his people, the argumentations between both the Prophet Hud and his people on believing and disbelieving. In this chapter, the name of Prophet Hud is not mentioned, but from the punishment description we may assume that this is the story of Prophet Hud and his people Ad. Quran chapter 23 verse number 31. Then we produced after them a generation of others. The previous generation is Prophet Noah's generation, who disbelieved and drowned in the great flood. Then after Prophet Noah's generation, Allah produced the generation of the Ad people on the world. And we sent among them a messenger from themselves, saying, Worship Allah, you have no deity other than Him. Then will you not fear Him? The messenger is assumed as the Prophet Hud, peace be upon him, as further punishment description described in the verses of this chapter. Verse number 33. And the eminent among his people who disbelieved and denied the meeting of the hereafter, while we had given them luxury in the worldly life, said, This is not but a man like yourselves. He eats of that from which you eat, and drinks of what you drink. And if you should obey a man like yourselves, indeed you would then be losers. Does he promise you that when you have died and become dust and bones, that you will be brought forth once more? How far is that which you are promised? Life is not but our worldly life. We die and live, but we will not be resurrected. Every prophet's generation or nations, the disbelieving people's main argument with the one of the main argument with the prophet is that we will not be resurrected in the day of judgment or in the hereafter, but they were in the great betrayal of their thoughts and their disbelievings. He is not but a man who has invented a lie about Allah, and we will not believe him. The Prophet prayed and said, My Lord, support me, because they have denied me. Allah said, After a little they will surely become regretful. So the shriek seized them in truth, and we made them as plant stubble. Then away with the wrongdoing people. Then we produced after them other generations. No nation will precede its time of termination, nor will they remain thereafter. As we know that from our previous studies of the nations of Prophet Noah, Prophet Adam, and Prophet Idris, as it is the rule of Allah that the people who disbelieve in Allah till the punishment, they will replace by another generation or new generation of people. And when the new people of generation come, the previous generation were not presented there because they were terminated by the punishment they caught in.